Hi, I'm Mia Caress, and today I'm going to give you some useful tips to help you get the most out of your Fusion juicer. I'll also go over some of your most frequently asked questions and hopefully answer some of your questions before you have them. Let's start with some tips on how to put the fruit and vegetables into your juicer to avoid trouble and get the most juice. First, let's begin with the basics. Make sure the power is on and allow the juicer to run for about 5 or 10 seconds before putting any fruits or vegetables into the juicer. I'm going to be juicing apples. These have not been cored, but you can remove the cores if you wish. It really comes down to personal preference. Don't force the food in the juicer. That could jam the blade and cause the motor to overheat and the juicer to shut down. Allow your fruit or vegetable to pass through slowly and steadily using the pusher. Do not need to apply pressure unless the juicer starts to vibrate. Then just help the food a little by twisting the top of the pusher slightly from side to side, and that should bring it back to balance. Okay, this is one of our top customer service issues. Any fruit or veggie that can fit in the chute hole can go in whole. We gave the juicer a big opening for convenience, but unfortunately we cannot accommodate everything. When something is too large, like this melon, don't force it. Simply cut it up into pieces that will fit. Try to leave the pieces as large as possible in order to get the most juice out of them. Two more popular questions for customer service involve carrots. How many carrots can be juiced at one time? And the other is, what size carrots should I use? Because of the juicer's wide chute, you can easily fit 2 to 3 carrots in at once. However, for best performance, we suggest you juice no more than 3 carrots at one time. In regard to size, some carrots are bigger and have trouble fitting into the chute. In this case, juice one at a time. Fruits that have large pits like mangoes, peaches, plums, etc. will need to have the pits removed before you juice them. Even fruits with small pits like cherries juice better with the pits removed. There are some fruits and vegetables that will not give you a whole lot of juice, like berries and leafy greens like spinach. It's best to juice these first and follow them with something juicier like pineapple. When juicing leafy greens, it's necessary to roll them before putting them in the juicer. I also love grapes, so I'm going to add some, stems and all. Now I have a healthy, great tasting juice. Pulp is great, and you can use it for a lot of things like soup, baking desserts, even using it to compost your garden. But if you don't want to keep your pulp, try putting a small plastic bag into the pulp collector. This will help keep your pulp collector clean and makes it easier to dispose of. How can I get more pulp for cooking recipes? The Fusion juicer gives up to 30% more juice than other juicers, so there is not usually a lot of pulp left. The good news is, you can freeze the pulp in airtight bags or containers, so every time you make fresh juice, just freeze the pulp until you're ready to use it. How long does fresh juice last? To get the full benefit of fresh juice, it's best if you drink it right away. As fresh juice sits, it loses significant amounts of vitamins and nutrients. Some juices last longer than others and refrigerate well as long as they are sealed in a container. Here is a list of juices that refrigerate well. carrot, apple, orange, pear, grape, grapefruit, pineapple, kiwi, prune, peach, celery, and beet juice. You can also freeze fresh juice the same way. Juice can be frozen in an airtight container for up to 1 month. We do get a call every once in a while about bananas, avocados, and coconuts. None of these have any juice, and if you try to put them through, all you'll do is clog the juicer. If you want to add banana, avocado, or coconut to your fresh juice, add them separately using a blender. Can I add ice or liquid to the Fusion juicer? No. Ice turns to water, and any other liquid that is poured in will cause an abundance of liquid in the receptacle. It will overflow and run out of the sides of the receptacle. Add these items separately in a glass, pitcher, or blender. Sometimes people ask, can my Fusion juicer be used as a food processor? Is there any special attachment that I need? No, there is no attachment that turns the Fusion juicer into a food processor. However, the Fusion juicer leaves behind pulp from fruits and vegetables that can be used to cook with or freeze to make delicious frozen treats. Use the pulp to make healthy sauces, dips, muffins, salsas, and more. Remember, everything I went over here is contained in your juicer's owner's manual. Also, we have additional videos on our website at www.fusionjuicer.com. For the Fusion Juicer, I'm Mia Caress. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Mia Caress, and today I'm going to give you some useful tips to help you get the most out of your Fusion juicer. I'll also go over some of your most frequently asked questions and hopefully answer some of your questions before you have them. Let's start with some tips on how to put the fruit and vegetables into your juicer to avoid trouble and get the most juice. First, let's begin with the basics. Make sure the power is on and allow the juicer to run for about 5 or 10 seconds before putting any fruits or vegetables into the juicer. I'm going to be juicing apples. These have not been cored, but you can remove the cores if you wish. It really comes down to personal preference.